Hey guys, welcome back. I have a different type of video for you guys today. It is going to be a two-parter. I just filmed the first part, so if it's up first, I'll link it. Otherwise, stay tuned. But this is an empties video. But when I got to looking at my empties bin, you know, the thing that every makeup person keeps in their bathroom and then shows you their garbage, that's what I have. So when I was looking at that, I really noticed I had a lot of two main things. One of them being dry shampoo. The other one you will see in the other video. And I was like, since I have so much of these things, I'm going to dedicate two separate videos to these two products. Because I was like, I have so many of them, I don't want to just like dismiss them all in my empties because I use them all the time and I can give you guys like mini reviews in my empties video. So that's what we're doing. A really long intro for me to say, let me show you my trash. You know how much I love this product and use it pretty much every day. So I'm going to go through my empty dry shampoo bottles that I've been collecting. This is not all of them. These are the ones that are currently empty and the ones that I have been collecting since I started my new empties bin. So this is what we're gonna go over. The first dry shampoo is more of a drugstore one, and honestly, most of these are. I don't do too many expensive dry shampoos. The way I go through them is like throwing money out the window. So the first one is an oldie but a goodie, the Batiste. Now they have redesigned some of these into these new bottles, and they're slightly smaller, but I think they're like new formulas maybe. This one is the volumizing dry shampoo with collagen. Now this thing is legit. This is that kind of dry shampoo that's going to give you that texture, that is going to give you that volume, and it will give you that grit and thickness to your hair. Not necessarily in a bad way, but it will do it. And you can go overboard with this. This one, however, the smell of this one is slightly different than the typical Batiste dry shampoos. I really liked this. I did go through it kind of fast though. This is $6.58 and I feel like it's smaller and a little bit more expensive than their typical cans of dry shampoo. But I did like this one. And you will eventually get a white cast with it, but it works out easily and it doesn't look too bad in your hair, and it will give you that volume. These next two are from a brand that I discovered on my own a few years ago. I was in a pharmacy, probably Walgreens one day, and literally never heard anything about this. I just happened to see it. They were on sale. So I went ahead and picked up a couple cans and I liked them. However, the very first time I saw this, when this brand, I believe, first launched, it had a different one of these that from there on out I could never see it. Of course, that was my favorite one. It was my favorite by far. And I never found it again. Like, they just stopped making it. They do the hair oil in that same scent, but they don't do the dry shampoo anymore. And it was the red can, and it was some certain oil, but it was the best smelling dry shampoo, and it had a really good texture. The other ones from this line are not my favorite, but they're not bad either. So that is Hask. And you can now get it at pharmacies, CVS, Target, Walmart, all those places. And they are about $9 to $10 depending on where you get them. This one, I've tried about 4 of them. I still have one that's not quite empty, and then y'all know my original red one, but I'm never gonna have that one again, it seems. And this one is the thickening dry shampoo. I got that one because it said thickening. It's got the biotin boost, it says. I don't know. The reason I don't like this one as much, and it's not even completely empty, I just really can't use it anymore because when I spray this on my hair, and it's a pretty strong scent and it lasts, it smells, and not in a mean way, but it smells very old lady-ish. Like, I don't want to smell like this yet. Not yet. So that's the reason why this is not my favorite. The product itself is fine. It's not the best. It's not revolutionary, but the smell is why I'm not a fan of this one. This is one that I actually finished up this morning, and that is the coconut one. Same price, obviously. And this one, it just says dry shampoo. This one just says coconut. There's one that is volumizing, and I have tried that one before. It's not bad either. Again, not my favorite smell. Out of all the ones that exist right now, this one and the blue can are my favorite, and I actually have both of those that I'm still working on. That's why they're not in here right now. So This one is like probably my second favorite from the line. It's not, again, revolutionary. It gets the oils out. There's not a lot of volume that's created, that kind of thing. It's not super great, but it does the job. This next one was in one of my dry shampoo review videos. I found it at Walmart. I discovered this one on my own as well. I hadn't heard anything about it. I've also seen it at Target, and that is the SGX NYC. I don't know how old this brand is. I don't recall seeing it very long ago. I feel like it is relatively new, but I'm not sure. They do have another one of these, and I might try that one out, but y'all, this one, I was kind of like traumatized after this one. It was very, very heavy in my hair. It was great. There was really no white cast. However, as far as oil reduction and weighing down my hair, this did not work. Now the smell, I remember. The smell is good, and I think that's one of the reasons I got it, because it did smell good. I like dry shampoos that have a good smell because that's part of the reason why you're doing it. This formula, I have not tried it again, to be honest, since that day. I'm scared to. I feel like it just doesn't work that well in my hair, and like, again, you may be totally different and this may be your favorite one, and that's fine. I'm just saying, I tried this out. It was like my lowest scoring one so far in my dry shampoo reviews. So yeah, the price is $7-ish. So it's not that bad price-wise, and it is drugstore. It's a big can. It's the 6.5 ounce can. Just not for me. This next one, another one randomly that I saw at Walmart, and this one is not, smells okay, I think. I'm mixing all my smells. By the way, I got a new Bath & Body Works candle. It's my Harvest Gathering scent. That's my fall scent. If y'all haven't had Harvest Gathering or tried it, best scent ever, like, for fall. However, this is a new one from this year. I feel like it burns way down way fast. Like, real fast. Like, I've only been burning it probably for 30 minutes, and the melted wax is at least that thick. That did not used to happen. And they're making them now with essential oils, so I don't know if that's causing them to melt faster. But, those candles aren't cheap. They need to last slightly longer. And I love burning candles, especially in fall and winter. I burn candles all the time. Anyways, that was just a little side note about my candle because it smells fantastic in here, but I can't really smell this. So that's all I was getting at with this. I got this one because it had no sulfates, parabens, dyes, all that kind of stuff, phthalates, and I feel like this is one of those you can take it or leave it. It worked. It didn't overly weigh down my hair, but it didn't overly reduce the oils. It looked okay. It did the job. Not a big white cast, but it didn't make my hair just look super great either. So it was just kind of one of those meh in between ones. It's not bad, but I would use it in a pinch. Again, no. This is probably one of the oldest dry shampoos around, and that's the Tresemme. I don't even remember, honestly, when I got it. I've had it forever. It smells like hairspray, and so I try not to use it. And it says for fine and oily hair, so I think that's originally why I got it, and it's volumizing. But I feel like dry shampoos have come such a long way since these old ones. So we're just getting rid of it because I've had it for a really long time. It is still around though, and it's $6, you know, at Walmart or wherever. It's just not one of the best. There's definitely better ones out there, so it's not even empty either, but I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of it because I've had it forever. It's not terrible, but it's not great, and I do feel like this one does a pretty killer white cast. This next one, it's just a travel size. I do have a full size. This travel size though is the warm sugar. I have the other one, I think that's just the traditional, and it's the Not Your Mother's Clean Freak Tapioca Dry Shampoo. Not bad, not my favorite scents. The warm sugar is better than I feel like the traditional scent is. Another take it or leave it dry shampoo for me. It does not hold the smell too well, and it doesn't seem to reduce oils like super, super great. But it's not bad either. It doesn't weigh my hair down, but again, just not my favorite. The full size of this is about $5 or less, so price-wise it's great for what you get. It seems like I saved my favorites for last. So this next one I discovered doing also in my dry shampoo reviews, and that is the Nexus dry shampoo. Now, I think I rated this one unfairly because I, for whatever reason, rated it on the account that I think I bought it for $12. And everywhere that I'm seeing it, it is $8.99. So I don't know where I got the $12 from when I originally was pricing it out. But actually this should rate better than I originally had it because it's cheaper than I thought it was. This is a great dry shampoo. It smells fantastic. Fantastic. And the smell will last all day in your hair. And it doesn't have a white cast. It gives you volume. It reduces the oil really well. This is so far one of my top favorite dry shampoos because of the way it works and because of the price. The smell is fantastic. You know, go watch those videos. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's great. Now that this one is officially out and I'm running through some of my other ones, I probably will go repurchase this. I have two actually that I just bought that I want to try out for some of my reviews. So those will be coming up shortly. So of course I'll have to work through those too. So that's the thing. Since now I'm doing these dry shampoo reviews, it's gonna be difficult for me to go back to my favorites because I keep trying new ones. But I do like having good ones that I know work on hand in case I do have one of these new dry shampoos that I try out that doesn't really work. So I always have backups for sure in case these new trials are not good. This next one is an oldie but a goodie. I've recently tried this because I don't remember having ever tried this before. And it was actually my last dry shampoo review. And I got a sample size. It's the Dove Volume one, and they have so many of these. I think they have like 4 or 5 different types of this. So I do want to try a couple more of these to see how I like them, but this one was good. Smell is great, and it lasted well. It did the oils. This one is probably right under this one. This one is the best so far right now as far as price, everything. This one is super cheap. This one's great. Formula slightly better on this one. So this one's a really, really good one though. And it's an oldie but a goodie. Ooh, you know what? Oh, I just got lipstick on it. Okay, I just did like 20 smell tests. These are actually really similar in smell, I feel like. Maybe not exactly, but the same type of smell, if that makes sense. This is one of my first, I got lipstick all over it. This is one of my first dry shampoo reviews. It's the Amica. Everybody says both of them because I don't think anybody really knows how to pronounce it. Perk Up Dry Shampoo. I think this is the only one that they have. This is great. However, for a full-size can, it is $25. Obviously one of the most expensive ones that I've tried. Another one that I tried for my dry shampoo reviews was the Moroccan oil one, about the same price. Loved it also, but again, expensive. And I just have a really hard time spending that much money on dry shampoos with as much as I use them. The Living Proof one, also same category. But this one was great. If you want to try the trial size and it changes your life, it's the best thing you've ever tried, go ahead, get the full size. I would, but like I said, there's other great ones that if I can spend less money and use those great ones, then I'm gonna do it. But this is also a great one. Smelled great, the smell lasted well, hardly any white cast, and it did reduce oils pretty well as well. So this is another good one. So that is 10 dry shampoos ran down for you on the, did the rundown? We did the rundown. We did the rundown on 10 dry shampoos. And that is just a fraction of what I've had. That's just what is currently in my trash bin, my empties bin, not my trash bin. So I do have more. I've tried so many more, but I figured since that is what I had so many of, we would just have a dedicated video going to that so I could break everything down for you, tell you what I liked and what I didn't like and why and the prices, all that jazz. So I hope you liked this kind of video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe so you can see my other empties videos. I'll have that linked like I said, or stay tuned for it, whatever. And you can see all my other dry shampoo review videos. I'll have those in there as well. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. I have content coming every week, whether it's empties, beauty, unboxings, Dollar Tree hauls, whatever, lifestyle. I do it all kind of around here. So that way if you're notified, it'll let you know if I have something coming up. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.